Sometimes the greatest battles we face are not the ones outside, but the ones that whisper inside us. And sometimes those whispers don't sound like fear. They sound like truth. Chapter 1. The Change That Felt Strange. A week had passed since the rain came to Aram. The land began to heal. Grass slowly pushed through the cracks. Children laughed again. The air felt alive. But not everything was restored, because healing the land is easier than healing the heart. Daniel had changed. He smiled more. He spoke more. But at night, he couldn't sleep. The same thought kept returning. You don't deserve this peace. One night, Daniel sat alone in his home. The candle flickered. Shadows moved along the walls. And then he heard it. A voice.
Soft. Familiar.
You've forgotten what you did. Daniel froze. Who's there? He whispered. Silence. Then again. You think one good moment erases everything? Daniel shook his head. No, that's not real. But the voice continued. You're pretending. You're hiding behind hope. Daniel covered his ears. But the voice wasn't outside. It was inside. The next morning, Eli found Daniel sitting outside. You look tired, the boy said. Daniel forced a smile. Just didn't sleep well. Eli sat beside him. Do you ever feel like something inside you is trying to pull you back? Daniel looked at him, surprised. All the time.
Eli nodded.
Sometimes I hear my own thoughts telling me I'm still broken. Daniel swallowed hard. Maybe we both are. Eli shook his head. Or maybe we're just listening to the wrong voice. That evening, Daniel walked alone. The sky turned orange. And then he saw him, the stranger, standing near the same bridge. Daniel's heart raced. You're back. The stranger smiled gently. I never really left. Daniel stepped closer. Then why didn't you stop it? Stop what? The stranger asked. The voice. Daniel shouted. The guilt. The doubt. It's still there. The stranger looked at him calmly.
Yes.
Daniel stared in disbelief. Then what changed? The stranger stepped forward. You did. Daniel shook his head. That doesn't make sense. If I changed, why does it still hurt? The stranger spoke softly. Because healing doesn't erase the past. It changes how the past holds you. Daniel fell silent. The voice you hear, the stranger continued, is not new. It's been with you all along. Then why is it louder now? Daniel asked. Because now you're finally strong enough to face it. The wind picked up slightly. The air felt heavier. Close your eyes, the stranger said. Daniel hesitated, then obeyed. Now listen. At first nothing. Then, the voice returned. Your failure. Daniel clenched his fists. You don't deserve forgiveness. His breathing quickened. You ruin everything you touch. Stop. Daniel shouted. Don't fight it, the stranger said calmly. Face it. Daniel's voice trembled. Why are you saying this to me? Silence. Then the voice answered. Because it's what you believe. Daniel's eyes opened. He turned to the stranger. That voice, it's me? The stranger nodded. Yes. Daniel collapsed to his knees. I can't do this. The stranger knelt beside him. Yes, you can. No, Daniel said. You don't understand. I hate myself. The stranger looked directly into his eyes. I understand more than you think. Daniel's voice broke. Then why doesn't it go away? The stranger paused, then said, because it's waiting for something. What? Truth. The world felt still. Even the wind seemed to stop. You think you are your worst moment, the stranger said. Daniel didn't respond. But you are not the worst thing you've done. Daniel looked up slowly. You are what you choose after it. Tears streamed down his face. But what if I choose wrong again? The stranger smiled softly. Then you choose again. Daniel closed his eyes, once more. The voice returned. You'll fail again. This time, Daniel didn't fight it. He simply said, maybe. The voice paused. But I won't stop trying. Silence. For the first time, the voice faded. Daniel stood up slowly. The weight wasn't gone. But it was lighter. You didn't take it away, Daniel said. The stranger nodded.
No.
Then what did you do? I showed you. You don't have to believe it. Daniel took a deep breath. For the first time, he felt something different. Not peace.
Not yet.
But strength. Sometimes, the darkness doesn't disappear. It speaks. It reminds. It accuses. It whispers lies that sound like truth. But healing isn't silence. It's choosing which voice you follow. And maybe the greatest miracle is not that the voice goes away, but that you no longer listen.